Since the tender age of 17, Adam Sandler has delighted the public with his humor, making not only a living, but also an absolute fortune from the sarcastic, lighthearted humor that he's globally recognized for. Sandler has amassed a huge fortune off his comedy shows, movies, appearances, and of course, ownership of his own movie company, Happy Madison. Keep watching this video for how Adam Sandler earns and spends his millions. Spins. Pricey property. Adam Sandler and his family are used to leading opulent lives. Sandler, who's renowned for owning properties all over the world, makes sure that the property he owns is on premium real estate, which puts him in a position to make a significant return on his investment if he decides to sell. Currently, Sandler and his wife reside in a variety of homes. Their main residence is worth $13 million and is located in Pacific Palisades. With 12,860 square feet of luxurious living space, it is ideal for hosting Sandler's close friends. With 7 baths, 14 bedrooms, and the standard feature of all celebrity mansions, a huge pool, there's more than enough space. Even Sandler's very own basketball court is available for him to use. Sandler adored this home so much that he even purchased the mansion next door for no particular reason. His portfolio also includes a $13.1 million Malibu property and a $1.25 million Florida condo. Adam Sandler's expensive property fetish is thought to be worth a total of $40 million. Gifts for friends. Adam Sandler loves his pals, and he expresses his gratitude by giving them some extravagant gifts. In order to express his gratitude for their assistance during the production of the film Grown Ups, Sandler sent each of his friends home with a lavish parting gift. Although there were no present bags or wrapping paper used, this giving method was far from ordinary. Chris Rock, Kevin James, David Spade, and Rob Schneider all drove home in $200,000 Mercedes, proving Sandler's devotion to his friends and turning his extravagant gift-giving event into an $800,000 journey. A car collection. Naturally, Sandler has plenty of money left over to indulge in a few high-end vehicles of his own. His impressive and diverse collection of automobiles includes anything from subcompacts to supercars, and everything in between. A modified Dodge Challenger SRT, a Cadillac DTS, and a Cadillac Escalade Hybrid are just a few of the vehicles in his garage. Sneaker obsession. Adam Sandler has a lot of shoes, but they're moderately priced compared to the pricey shoes that many celebrities purchase. He's known to switch up his sneakers every day and wear some of the most extraordinary, hard-to-find footwear. When multiplied by the hundreds of pairs of shoes Sandler has, it becomes obvious that he has spent a small sum to keep his feet fashionable. Some of his runners cost upwards of $400, which isn't too outrageous when considered individually. Vacations. Sandler is frequently pictured on the beach and out and about in some of the most costly tourist destinations on Earth. Sandler, who's renowned for visiting the top vacation spots on Earth, enjoys life to the fullest and makes use of all the delights the planet has to offer. It's interesting to learn from Cinema Blend that Sandler bases his movie selections on the locales where they were shot. The better, the more extravagant. He brings his family along as he films in some of the most amazing locations in the world, and after the filming is through, he turns the trip into a family holiday. Earnings. Adam Sandler first gigs. In 1987, Sandler landed his first 2 jobs as stud boy in Remote Control and Smitty in The Cosby Show. In 1989, he made his screen debut as the lead in the movie Going Overboard. The film didn't find much of a following, and it wasn't until years later, after Sandler found success, that it was made available to the larger public. Sandler performed stand-up comedy in addition to pursuing his acting career. He began when he was 17 years old, and Dennis Miller, a comedian, recommended him to be a writer for Saturday Night Live in 1990. Sandler was hired for the position and began contributing to SNL in 1990. He was a fantastic writer, and in just 1 year, he was cast as a prominent character. From 1990 to 1995, Sandler was a regular on SNL, and became known for the creation of numerous characters and songs that would go on to become huge hits. Adam Sandler's rise to fame. Despite the fact that Adam Sandler was a huge hit on SNL, he was unexpectedly fired in 1995. He said that he has no idea what transpired or why they opted to fire him. He was one of the most watched comics on SNL at the time of his termination. He made the decision to not feel sorry for himself or give up on his interest, though. He made the decision to think that it was better instead, and he couldn't have been more correct. He starred in Billy Madison about the time he was let go from SNL. Despite receiving negative reviews, the movie was a financial success. Despite having a $10 million production budget, the movie made over $26 million at the box office. Following Billy Madison, Sandler went on to star in a number of iconic late 90s movies, including Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer, The Waterboy, and Big Daddy. Adam Sandler's net worth was $420 million as of December 2022. With a lengthy career, Sandler is one of Hollywood's highest paid actors. He was paid between $2 and $3 million a film when he first began his film career in the middle of the 90s. Sandler currently makes around $20 million per film in his career. He typically also receives a share of the movie's earnings. In 2014, Netflix offered him its most lucrative contract, paying him $250 million to star in 4 movies. Netflix reported that audiences watched his flicks more than 2 billion hours despite the film's unfavorable reviews. Adam Sandler's deal with Netflix was renewed in 2017, and it's reasonable to say that no actor has benefited from the streaming era more than he has.